All right, big story coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. A bank employee has been shot at in Kulgam district of South Kashmir. So another targeted attack there in Jammu and Kashmir. Let's go across to Ishan for more on this. Ishan, what more details do you have? All right, so that's the big breaking story that's coming in. We'll try and reconnect with Ishan, but a bank employee has been shot at in Kulgam district of South Kashmir. Remember, this comes just days after a school teacher was shot dead by terrorists in Kulgam district itself. Another targeted attack by terrorists. This is one more attack in a series of attacks by the terrorists against civilians in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, a bank employee has been shot at in Kulgam district. Let's go across to Ishan, who is joining us for more on this from Srinagar. Ishan, what more details do you have, and what's the condition of this bank employee?
Well, we've been told that he's a bank employee, not from Jammu and Kashmir. He was shot at in Kulgam district of South Kashmir. We already know there's been mounting attacks on the civilians and non-locals, particularly in parts of South Kashmir. There's another attack that has taken place in South Kashmir, though there were several measures of the government that they had taken. But here's another attack unfolding. It's on an employee that we are learning, and he's been treated at the hospital. His condition is still unknown because this happened just a few minutes back. He rushed to the hospital for treatment, and we are waiting for police to confirm about his identity and where he was from. But we are told he's living in Rajasthan and had joined the bank some days back.
Ishan, this is the second attack in Kulgam after that teacher, the school teacher, was shot dead by the terrorists in the same district, in the Kulgam district. Has the security been beefed up in that district? What is the strategy of the security forces there? Why these repeated attacks in the same district?
Well, yes, that is very interesting that multiple attacks have unfolded. This is the second attack in Kulgam district itself, and the third attack that we'll see in this month on civilians. And that has really mounted pressure on the government. We know that tomorrow there's an important meeting in Delhi with the Home Minister and other people will also be part of that meeting. But what happens next, we don't know. Government says that they have taken decisions, measures are being taken. But what measures are being taken, we don't know yet, because there are still mounting attacks, and that has created trouble for the government. There is already a lot of pressure on the government as well to make sure that these attacks do not take place. And now one has to see that what next? How does the police and security forces try to make sure that these attacks do not unfold?
Ishan, also there have been a number of protests there in Jammu and Kashmir against these killings by the terrorists. What are those protesters demanding, and has the state government reached out to them?
Well, yes, the government was trying to reach out to them. So yesterday also there were certain decisions taken. Maybe the government decided that till 6, all these employees will be provided secure accommodation. And it's the Monday deadline that has been fixed to provide secure accommodation. And also there will be, these measures that will be taken to reconfidence building where SPs and Deputy Commissioners of the district will go and meet all these protesters. That has happened yesterday. But despite that, the pundits and protesters are agitated. They are saying that they want their transfers to happen to Jammu. There's a dedicated phone number and email also given by the government and the administration. But it hasn't yielded anything yet. There are protests still going on. Even today as we speak, there are protests happening in parts of Kashmir Valley where these agitated protesters are still sitting on roads. But one has to see that will the government be able to convince all of them to stop these protests.
Ishan, one final question to you. You mentioned about that security review meeting that the Home Minister will chair, the review of the security of Jammu and Kashmir. Tell us who all are going to be participating in that. And all right, I will try and reconnect with Ishan. But Ishan was reporting there's a big security review meeting that will be chaired by the Home Minister tomorrow, where he will be reviewing with the top officials of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The top officials will be participating in that meeting that will be chaired by the Home Minister to review the security of Jammu and Kashmir.